What is up, everyone? I'm here to bring you a very interesting and very important update on Cardano ADA. I see a few very interesting things happening both on chart and off chart. So in this video, I'm going to run through some technical analysis, talk about what I see happening both short term and long term. So if you'd like to send to that, please like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that bell icon to notify of new uploads. Folks, Cardano hit my price target exactly as predicted. That's just a funny YouTuber thing. So, back in this ascending triangle, I was ringing the alarm bells. I was saying, as soon as we break out of this thing, I think we're very likely to hit 60 cents. And I guess I was wrong because we blew past 60 and now we're in the low 73-cent range, which is absolutely crazy. So we're right up against resistance here. I think key resistance level for Cardano currently 73 cents. I think if we see 73 cents, we have a very good chance of tackling 80 cents. 80 cents is a resistance level from back in 2018. Let's run through our indicators to try and get a sense of Cardano's direction here. So, looking at the daily, folks, it's all bullish. Okay, everything's bullish, except a very interesting thing to note: we're very much in the overbought territory, both in our RSI and our stochastic. So that's concerning. But aside from that, everything's bullish. The indicators are bullish. We're making higher highs, higher lows, all the way around. Everything's bullish. So everything's bullish here as well. MACD up, weighted MACD up. Although stochastic bearish crossover looks like it wants to have that leg down. RSI in the overbought territory. So taking a look at the 6 hour. I mean, we're starting to see some bearish signs, starting to see some weakness, bearish crossover in the weighted MACD. Although, guys, we're not getting a confluence of reasons. The stochastic RSI on the 6 hour looks like it wants to have a bullish crossover. So we're getting kind of contradictory information here. RSI seems to be forming a lower low, MACD ticking down. So we're starting to see some signs of some weakness here. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. But at the 4 hour, bullish crossover in the weighted MACD, bullish crossover in the stochastic on the way up. RSI, ticking up. So, we're not getting a confluence of reasons. Let's look at the 1 hour and see. Then the 1 hour looks bullish. 1 hour in the MACD on the way up. RSI higher highs, higher lows on the way up. Stochastic RSI on the way up. So ultimately, I think what we need to take away here is the fact that everything does look very bullish. The macro time frames do look very bullish, except we are very much in the overbought territory, and we should expect a potential correction at really any point here. We're up against significant resistance levels from back in 2018. Let's zoom out here and kind of get a sense of what I'm talking about. So if we look back at 2018, I've highlighted what I believe to be some kind of price reactive levels at the 73 cents and 80 cents. I believe those two levels will act as resistance for Cardano. But aside from that, folks, once we get past 80 cents, I think we're really testing these previous peaks here at $1, $1.10 and beyond. I think we see Cardano well over $1 if we can get above 80 cents as well, folks. Another thing we need to consider, something that's off chart analysis, is the fact that Cardano is very quickly bringing developments to their mainnet launch of which they're calling Goguen. They've recently they recently rolled out their Mary, which is a fork of Cardano. Basically, they're developing there's been development on Cardano. They're rolling out the smart contract function of Cardano, and so really kind of the main takeaway here, instead of me just stumbling over my words trying to explain what Mary is, Cardano will soon release their mainnet. That's the important thing here. That's the main takeaway. They're very likely to release their mainnet here within the next month or so, 2 months. Very likely to release it quarter run. At least those are the rumors, the rumblings I'm hearing. So if and when Cardano releases their mainnet, I think the price of Cardano is likely to absolutely explode. And I think we're very likely to see an anticipatory run-up leading up to their release of their mainnet. So folks, I think the short-term future here for Cardano looks very bright. So yes, we're overbought. We could have a pullback at any one of these levels here. Let's kind of zoom in a bit here, see where we could pull back here if indeed we do. Let's say we break down bearishly. I think this level here will kind of act as support, even though it's in red. I think 65 cents to 63 cents, that's kind of where I would be looking to accumulate Cardano, because the whole market's insanely bullish. Bitcoin and Ethereum are exploding. I think Cardano is extremely likely to explode and continue exploding. I think we see a Cardano over $1, even leading up to their mainnet launch, because that is an extremely bullish catalyst, and it's quickly approaching. Within the next short few months here, 1, 2, 3 months, we're likely to see it. And so I do think we're gonna get an anticipatory run up leading up to that, and that in and of itself is gonna bring a lot of money and interest flowing into Cardano. It's going to be very interesting to see what coins start to be built on Cardano. The Polkadot projects have been absolutely exploding. So let's say maybe 6 months down the road, we get our first Cardano project. We gotta keep our eyes peeled for when the Cardano projects start to be released. So, folks, just kind of wrap up here, share my thoughts. We are up against resistance here. We could experience a pullback at any point here. We are overbought, but just understanding that kind of like midterm here, we should expect a very bullish catalyst, which is the release of their mainnet. I do expect there to be an anticipatory run up leading up to their mainnet. If we can get above 80 cents, I think we see the low dollar ranges very soon. And long term, kind of by the peak of this bull run, I don't know this for sure, but I would expect, I think it's reasonable to assume that Cardano could reach $5 to $8 by the peak of this bull run. I think this bull run is likely to end with Bitcoin sometime September, October this year, and Cardano and the altcoins are likely to peak out a month after Bitcoin. So it's going to be very important to keep your eye out for Bitcoin and understand when it peaks out and when it reaches its top, because I think the altcoins are likely to peak out roughly a month after Bitcoin as well. Another very important chart to keep your eye out for is Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance being the total value of Bitcoin in comparison to the total value of all cryptocurrency. Whenever it rises, altcoins typically suffer. Whenever it falls, altcoins typically benefit. It's been rallying as of late, so we could expect, because I expect altcoins to continue to explode, so the value of altcoins will continue to increase in comparison to Bitcoin, and so I think Bitcoin dominance is likely to continue falling. And so this is a very good chart to kind of gauge what the altcoins are doing. If we see Bitcoin dominance start to fall and go for that next leg down, that should tell you the altcoins have gas in their tank to keep flying. If we see Bitcoin dominance pause and start to rally, that should tell you, okay, hey, maybe this is going to place like a slight damper, a temporary damper on the altcoins. So it's a very good chart to keep an eye out for, as a gauge for what the altcoins have within them. So, folks, if anything interesting happens with Cardano, we'll definitely be talking about it on this channel here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that bell icon to be notified of new uploads as well. We started a Patreon for those who want to support us, like what we do, want to support us. We really appreciate you. We do have a Patreon. You get Discord perks, and you get to join our VIP Discord with certain tiers. So check that out. Link will be down in the description below. We will be rolling out more perks in the future. That is still to be announced, still to be determined. But folks, stay with us. We have a lot of I don't want to say too much. It's too early, folks. But just be aware. Stick around with us. We're gonna be around, folks, and the future looks bright. I'll leave it there. Okay, thanks for watching. Take care.